There he is. Oh, hey.
Oh.
There he is. If you build it, KURP will come.
Oh, is that true?
That's apparently.
What did you hear? Is that true? Oh, you already brought it? I just brought 3. I didn't know you guys were...
Oh, you got the... Yeah, we got some. I should have told you. My bad.
I brought some White Claws from home. Well, what flavor do you have?
Some travel clause.
Well, because I'm not going to tell people I have any fucking...
Well, yeah, here you go.
And I only want 3, and then what happens if I buy a pack? I'm like, do you guys want these? And I'm not going to take them all.
Yeah. Well, hey, this is just the claw. This would be here for you whenever, you know... This is how we get. This is how we'll get you back.
4-claw week, really, if I think about it.
Oh, really?
You saying that it takes 3 is actually crazy, Kurt, because I've been telling people that you're like Beetlejuice, and if you open 3 White Claws, you'll show up.
Well,
and you just confirmed that.
I'm about to not have any more claws of income because I'm fat as shit from drinking.
No, you look great.
claws?
You got to go to sugar-free claws,
Not
my
just
guy.
that, when I hurt my arm when I first moved here, I've been to the gym in a year and a half, so and my arm's still fucked up. I'm gonna have to go get. It's a hassle, dude.
You're gonna have to get some Reiki on that shoulder.
Well, I wouldn't fuck with that shit at all.
Oh, really?
Jenna's friend used to be a Reiki practitioner, and she, some shit, you know what Kundalini psychosis is?
No.
You never heard of that?
I've heard of it.
Or they call it something syndrome, Kundalini syndrome, if you want to be nicer.
Syndrome? What is it?
Is that his or mine?
Okay. It's, people get it from all kind of shit. Wait, are we even on? Because that's a waste of this valuable information.
Yeah. I think are we recording? Yeah. Kundalini? What is it?
Kundalini psychosis. You never heard of that?
No, I've heard of Kundalini. Isn't that like a sex thing?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like
No.
it, though.
Yeah.
It's against God doing kundalingus. Oh, shit. I forgot my fucking pipe.
Oh, yeah. We got to get you.
I can't talk about Kundalini psychosis.
Yeah, get in the right mindset.
Yeah, man, come on.
I'm trying to get in the right mindset. of this
Sober
podcast.
Kundalini? That's crazy.
You that ignorant that whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. That's ignorant if you don't know what it is. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like a sector of like belief, like yoga or like.
It's your
Hinduism.
spine. It's your fucking the snake of your spine that your
Oh, is it like
chakras
chi?
are on.
Oh, chakra, like chi.
No, I think chi is just holding in your jizz. I think that's what it is, according in some schools.
There you go.
Not mine.
Semen retention. Okay. That's how you get it. So, all right. It's a powerful spirit of energy. Oh, so it's like the force.
You know, they didn't invent rocketry by holding their jizz. That's a fact.
They didn't?
No. They did the darkest.
Oh, they have the dark arts.
The darkest Jack Parsons wiener magic in the desert. They did Crowley wiener magic, touching dick tips in the desert to make a rocket ship. Kundalini psychosis. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
If I get off topic, I'll never get back on. Yeah, so I'd never heard of it, but
Do you need a lighter for your pipe?
no, it's strictly to do this. I can't tell you how great it is to hold this the whole time.
It makes you look distinguished.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because normally if I have nervous energy, I'll like touch the center of my chest, or I'll fucking just I'll just grab my dick.
And do some dark magic?
Yeah.
Is that the darkest magic? But I don't mean not in any kind of like. I'm not jerking. I'm just like, you know, like absent-minded, like checking to make sure your dick's okay. I don't know.
Like it's still there?
There's probably some psychological issue, but it's less dignified. The point is than this.
Right. Go
I'd be like fiddling or like this.
I'm sorry. Go on. I interrupted.
Okay.
Kundalini.
Sorry, I was having a little bit of Kundalini psychosis. Just you know all the chakras. You've got your fourth eye, the Rogan sphere, the anime, the deep throat, and of course the second butthole at the top between your eyes. You know, I'm not an expert in it. I've been to the Orient to study it a little bit.
Oh, what, really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It shows.
Yeah, I opened up my fourth eye pretty hard this morning. Anyway, these people fuck around with that. They'll get something called Kundalini syndrome or psychosis, where you have just a psychotic episode. And by psychotic episode, I mean maybe it's that. Maybe you saw some shit, because my girlfriend's friend, her story is really creepy, and she was doing Reiki, and she was getting, and I don't know what, like black belt or how they ranked wherever she was doing it, but they opened her top chakra, as they call it, and she started seeing demons in people. Like their eye, like it freaked her out so bad that she stopped doing Reiki and became a born again Christian. She got that, and then she stopped seeing it. But it freaked her out that bad. And I was like, that's weird. I'd never heard anything about anything like this before. Okay, and then so I was just like, I don't know. I googled them. Like, was that a thing? And it's called Kundalini syndrome or Kundalini psychosis. You can also get it. And a writer I worked with pretty recently told me, and because he. Somewhere like a big emotional thing, or some suppressed emotions for years. Somebody told me that he yelled at his aunt or something because his cousin did something to him. He wasn't real specific on what it was, but he said the emotion of getting this thing on his chest made him for 3 days. He was awake and he was getting downloads, as they call it, and all that. And that's so it doesn't have to be from doing Reiki. It could be just something that is such a release of something. That your top of your head blows off, I guess.
Could you come hard enough to where you see demons in people?
That's a great question.
Yeah, well, that's
what I'm trying.
I waste. I always waste my cum wishes. I never.
Oh,
dude, I've never once. I just wish for wishes.
You wish? Yeah, that's the hack.
No, it's not good. I just all these weirdos. It's like them trying to have the presence of mind while they're coming to make wishes. That's what they're training for. It's so weird. And anyway, I guess it works for them because
Well, that's how we got to the moon. Apparently, we got to space.
That's how astronauts are able to leave a bag of feces on the moon. Which
America.
they did.
Yeah. Well,
that's more important than the flag they planted.
yeah.
A couple of astronaut dumps are left behind on the moon.
Yeah.
You would think they wouldn't be allowed to do that.
Well, there's no rules out there. In space, they can't hear your shit. That's what
There's
I've heard.
more. It's beyond maritime law, even.
For sure. But we're gonna imperialize the moon pretty soon, right? The way that Trump is going. We're probably gonna get there.
It probably already has been. I think when they put them flags on it, it probably. I used to joke about it that we own the moon.
We do. Yeah.
And
it's whoever gets to it first.
And then what's his name got Titus from the hit Fox sitcom Titus got mad because he thought I took it from him. But then he was like, but wait, let me just say for Titus, I don't know, he messaged me and then he was like, hey, I'm really sorry. I doubt you took it from me. I was getting on the plane.
Nice.
I was mad.
That's nice of him.
Yeah, he, I could relate to his short-tempered views and then I'm feeling bad and apologize. I could totally relate to him with that.
So crazy. You could see demons and shit.
Well, I don't even know, what does that even mean? What is a demon exactly? It sounds like a lot of stuff falls into that.
Well, but they believe. So these guys, Labubu's, yeah,
that's
those are
creepy.
They are. They're the devil for sure.
I don't like that.
But NASA, they believed it, right? You
What?
You think that the guy, what's his name, Crowley, the head of NASA?
Wait, Aleister Crowley is not the head of NASA.
Oh, who was he working with that was involved?
You're talking about Jack Parsons was also had nothing. With he had nothing to do with it, but he was in he was doing early rocketry. NASA is after the war.
Okay, so early.
Jack Parsons, I think, is dead before. I think he's dead before the war, and it was like the tech guys of their time. But, the exciting tech sector that motherfucker was in. They're still like that, all of them to this day. Well, some of them are they're completely meat oriented, and there's nothing but exactly what you see. So. We're gonna make a god out of computers.
That's what they want to do. Yeah, they've said that. They said Jesus could be AI.
No, Joe asked a guest that.
Okay.
Could Jesus come back as AI? And which I want to say I did go out of my way to correct that very idea as much as I could, and I kept going back to it. That's why. First of all, there's nowhere it says you're some tech freak, gay orgy billionaire. Is going to be the guy who makes Jesus. If you're going to be in that lore, that's not lore accurate. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
You could you'd be like, I don't believe your lore. But don't take it and then rework it into horse shit. But they all have been putting that out there. But then Joe said he doesn't think that, by the way. He did come out and say it after I brought it up 3 times.
Yes, that's good.
I was curious about it. No, I just was curious if he actually thought it, because sometimes I can't tell if he's he'll try to get you something interesting out of you from and it looks like he's not committing or laying back. He'll jujitsu you until where it's a good show, hopefully.
Right.
Like, I don't know how to do an interview. I'm very bad at it.
You're a great guest.
David Tell used to call me the worst host in the city when I bring him up.
Oh, really? That's so funny. Dave is a great guy.
He meant it as a compliment, he said. I get what he meant, too. He's like, you don't want to be known as the best host. But a good host is it's a very necessary thing. It's not the least important part of any show, is the host.
It is. It's really important.
Yeah. And so, because he has a jujitsu brain, he thinks about it a different way. So, Cash Patel, for example, looking like a jerk off on there. That's instead of he's not attacking him or his hustle. You get to watch the guy hang himself.
Yeah. Right.
You have a brain at all.
Him and Dan Bongino. They are. It's what a lot of people really put their faith in these guys. And then
who?
Dan,
Yeah, Donkey Kong. You put your faith in Donkey Kong, Bongino.
Well, didn't he have like a pretty big following? Isn't that how he got into Trump's cabinet?
That guy was good.
But a lot of people did.
Well, Jimmy liked him. I mean, when he would wear his Constitution America shirt.
Yeah. That's how you know you can trust a guy.
Yeah. The Constitution.
He's got the Constitution on his shirt.
That's a good shirt. He's a good man.
That's how clothing works.
It is amazing that's like a priest collar of a kind, and or somebody has a giant-sized Don King American tie, like you know what I mean, like a tacky American flag tie. I would think they're up to some kind of skullduggery automatically.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, America McPatriot face, and I'm
America
Anyway, that's Dan Bongino's, and now he can do more good from the outside, he realized.
So he went from a podcaster to
taking down the problem, which is Dave Smith.
You see Dave on Piers Morgan?
Oh my God, what a collection! I told Dave not to do these.
Oh, really?
Because look at this.
Actually, first, I want to go to...
Yo, if Piers don't want you in like a private room, then it's not worth doing Piers, I say. I would never do a Piers morning zoo.
Yeah, it's like
Piers knows what he... Like, now here's another guy. You'll get clips of him playing ignorant about shit, and he knows goddamn well everything. He's been around forever, this fuckface.
Yeah.
Carlson goes, well, it's kind of it's immoral to kill kids or starve children. He goes, is it?
We're talking about the 1700s or the 20th century.
The Geneva Conventions? The Nuremberg Tribunal?
Back up a couple seconds and go to the beginning of this.
Look at Malibu Kyle Klinsky.
70% off.
They're talking about
kidnapping?
International law and imperialism and whether or not America is right for what they did in Venezuela.
Oh, I heard Professor Jang dropped a real crazy theory yesterday when I had him on that I had not considered.
Really?
And, because
international law goes.
Well, let him do this first.
Yeah, and then we'll get to that.
No, there have been plenty of Trump policies that I've criticized because he's only right about 99.78% of the time. So the First Step Act, I thought, was a misstep. But I would say the rest. Excuse me. I would say the rest of the administration has been very successful. What's your problem? What's
my
your
problem
criticism?
is that you're a cuck and you're a hack and you're not an independent thinker and you're meat riding Trump.
Why do you
and
say
you
that?
know that what he's doing in imperialism and you don't care.
I just answered your question. I corrected
Congratulations. You rented your brain to a war criminal, pedophile, rapist. I hope you're happy.
First of all, Kyle Klinsky marries the first MILF he ever fucked. Come on, dude. She got $50 million, so I get it. But
yeah, for sure.
I've never seen a Malibu Ken doll. I just remember... so I'm like, I heard they're together, and then this is long after he turned out to be a fucking little simpering fucking twerp. Because remember, he turned hard on Jimmy first when Jimmy was right, and he turned on Rogan after that.
Yeah,
because I think he was like a virgin or something. I have no idea. I give him a lot of credit. He was probably more of a virgin than Erica Kirk was. Mm-hmm. He was more of a virgin than Nick Shirley, who was just a front virgin. I'd wager. That little front virgin Mormon boy.
That guy. So do you think
good Fuentes? He's like the anti Fuentes who loves Jews. Michael Knowles he's a little guy. I've been told. I've never met him.
Really?
He's like a weird little manic. I bet they both look about the same height if you see. I don't know. I don't know how tall.
He's one of these guys though that's always on Trump's side, even when because I think the war and Epstein, Trump lost. I don't know if he lost base, but
it turns out it don't matter because all the elections are a sham. So using now, So the shit Obama signed, dude, back then, Trump's using that. If you don't like how, and ICE is not doing the best job. I don't know if you know how they're doing it, but they just get unqualified people, give them a 50 grand signing bonus, give them masks to wear, which you should immediately, that should have been a problem. The cops can't wear fucking masks.
Yeah.
Okay. And then imbeciles. And I don't believe people are this stupid mostly, unless they're like young. Right? And then they're more susceptible to like those stupid fucking slogans. So they're going to get doxxed. So?
Right.
First of all, you little shits, real cops who've been trained have their face visible and a name
And
on
their
their
badge.
fucking back. That way, if they do something to fuck you up, you have some recourse to handle it.
Right.
Okay? That's for you, morons. So I don't believe that many people are that stupid. It's a very it's
So what's
hard,
going on with this?
Very few people could be that level of privilege to think that's not a problem at this point in the economy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you have a brain that should dawn on you, that could be, because once Trump's gone and whatever bullshit they switch in when President AOC comes,
President AOC.
she's got mass cops she can use.
Yeah.
So that's what they do. They pass the baton of too much power to each other. They never go back on it. You always hear that.
A perfect example of that is Obama. He didn't go back on anything. He got in there saying, we're going to end these wars, and then didn't he start like a couple?
Started 7. Well, who's counting? Hey,
Yeah, who's counting? Yes, that's in the. Listen, you're right. That's so.
you're
in the
stuck in
past.
your alt-right chakra right now.
How is it that people still are trying to paint it that this woman, the white woman, was like actually trying to?
Okay, I seen the video the first day. So the
Yes.
first thing I saw was, oh, bitch, don't gun your fucking gas. They can kill you if you do that. What are you, a
Right.
fucking idiot? Are you fucking stupid?
Well, she obviously she was.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, it turns out, but that thing of them going in front of the car so you try to so they can shoot you if you try to hit them, apparently that's been going on for quite some time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's okay. So, by the way, everybody should be very suspicious because at the southern border, Trump did stop that shit. You know, the bum rushing of it that was on video and was very real? He stopped that cold. Even the media don't like him had to admit he did that. Now, that's very strange because the wall wasn't finished as far as I know. So they could have done that at any time. They shut the border bullshit down so fast that clearly at any moment they could have done that had anyone really wanted to. It should make you very suspicious of how
They could,
quickly
yeah.
they were able to just solve, just like that, you solved it?
Point. Yeah.
So, okay, that's weird. And then you're like, here's what we're going to do. Oh, we're going to give amnesty to all the illegals taking your jobs that are getting amnesty, shitheads. Anybody that thinks ICE is good. They're giving, the hotel workers, Trump's a hotel guy. So all the H-1B Indians and all that shit, and your OnlyFans jobs will be taken by foreign. And so and I remember we reported he gave that speech of people won't be happy, but they'll you could watch his fucking speech about it.
Yeah.
How he didn't want to hurt business. It's easy to get illegals out. You go to the fucking business and go, where's everybody's fucking papers? You could do that anytime you want. But the deal is to not do that. So what do they do instead? Masked cops, and they just stand in the street and demand papers off people. Yo, I didn't know that's what ICE... I mean, the temper I would have if someone just stopped me, solely based on my eyebrows and wanted my papers, I would the thing of where I wouldn't accelerate on a cop because I feel they shoot me, I would accelerate on a guy like that.
Well, yeah.
In an unmarked Subaru.
Yeah.
And a lot of these protests, by the way, when you hear the honking, the honking is not some there are AstroTurf liberal dipshit programmed to get killed by a cop. They're trying to make these situations happen, clearly. They wanted that to happen so everybody see it so you can follow. And all they got to do is steer the people towards each other and then wait for the fucking fireworks and use it to their advantage. Like they've done with everything your whole life, right?
Yeah.
Like the BLM, the handy protesting bricks were left out.
That was very nice.
Did we ever find out what philanthropists left all the protest bricks for people? No, I guess we're not looking into it.
Unsolved mystery.
Yeah,
A
so
good Samaritan left all those bricks. But you're right. So they engineer things like this so we fight each other so they can
dude,
keep
we
fucking
played.
children.
Go watch Jimmy Dore show. We got watch the clips of it. The smart now, them people who are smart, not gunning their gas pedal like fucking idiots. We're just recording them what they're doing, and ICE looks real bad. It should be up by now on Jimmy's channel. The shit they're doing will boil your blood, and it's some guy that worked at Staples yesterday, and now he's got a mask and he can pull you over. Yo, I don't think I would have enough self-control in that situation of a guy I know is not a real cop coming out of a fucking Subaru.
Yeah.
Who's shorter than me, and calling me a bitch while he does it.
Right.
I would get shot, I bet, dude, just from because even if I wasn't physically going to react, I'm verbally going to say something where someone's going to want to kill me.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and just watching it will
antagonizing.
set you off. Just watching the ICE thing. And it was amazing how much I went from watching a lady gunning her gas and being like, do you think that's a good idea, bitch? Like, that annoyed her. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, yo, I wouldn't do that.
Right.
And I could think of all my liberal friends from New York that think that if you have an attacker and you pull a gun, you might be provoking the attacker to attack you. Just think of the logic of it. I know you've heard a fuckwit liberal say this.
Yeah.
I don't want to say people I like have said it, but I just cannot believe that went into their brain, that concept. So you're telling me that the thing I have to de-escalate right fucking now, any way I want, that is going to set off the unarmed person.
Right.
Well, I hope then they should get shot because that's a very insane, dangerous person.
Well, it's nice to be worried about the criminal. It's like you don't want to trigger the guy robbing
That's
you.
Canadian. It's downright Canadian is what it is. And they've got laws like that there where you're like, just try to give them as much.
They have laws that protect criminals.
You haven't seen that?
No, that's insane.
Yeah, Canada is getting... Canada's done, dude. When they elected that Mark Carney guy, they were done. It's over. Canada's over. I mean, maybe Alberta, we're going to kidnap Greenland to form the technate, that's been in the works since like the 70s.
And that's the thing is, so we're just all on board in full imperialism.
Gives
Trump
a
has
shit what
been-
you were on board for it. They're going to tell you you're on board for it. You could just make up the polls if you want. There's literally nothing safe to go on with this shit. What did Coleman say about Venezuela?
Oh, yeah, let's go
wondering.
back to Coleman.
Venezuela. If the policy here is actual regime change, in other words, not just decapitating Maduro and replacing Maduro with a second worst alternative, if we were to actually affect regime change in Venezuela, that would almost certainly be a good thing for the people of Venezuela and for American interests. It would be an enormous waste of U.S. military resources, and I would be very critical of the Trump administration. The truth is, I don't know which path we're going down, right? It's very early.
Right.
We're getting
Coleman
different.
Doesn't know the fucking path. For a guy that's an arch Zio defender like that, who's been coached to do it by whoever's paying him or whatever the fuck he gets to do it, okay, he knows goddamn well where we're fucking going with that. We're going to World War III to invade Iran, and they're going to shut the Strait of Hormuz, so Israel was going to need some oil. So now they're going to...
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's just like he should know that much at the very least.
Yes.
Okay, somebody that's smart. But here's the thing: Professor Zhang said yesterday that I don't even know what the
Professor.
Maduro. So Maduro's anti-Zionist, right? And it looked like he was provoking it. And he's a Jewish guy, by the way, Maduro, and he didn't like Israel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A self-hating Jew.
No, it's
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
really what he is a CIA agent.
Oh.
Fucking Trump, this is what Zhang suggested to me, that Trump is disrupting whatever the CIA previously had going in Venezuela. Now, when all those Venezuelan gangs were here you kept hearing about, I was like, oh, are you going to arrest the CIA? Because that's who put that here. Mm-hmm. Without it, you never heard of Tren de la Ragua, ever, or any of this shit. So that's CIA 100%. Okay, so that part's believable. And there's clearly two factions. There's the maniac Israel faction, and then there's, I don't know, the Chinese. Israel and China are tight, so I don't really know the exact divides. And it appears there's like a lot of crossover. But Trump brings him and his wife back. He's in on it, Maduro. He's being brought. All that energy weapon shit you heard that,
Right.
That's all bullshit. I mean, they blew up shit there, of course. You got to kill some people and make it real. And then he's going to testify that the Democrats and Venezuela and parts of the CIA rigged the 2020 election when he stands up in court to get Ghislaine immunity. And
Wow.
that was Zhang's prediction. I guess we'll see.
That
But
sounds
that's a
pretty plausible.
very good prediction, man.
That sounds
I wouldn't have
plausible.
come up with that one. But it does answer a lot of fucking weird questions because a
Yeah.
lot of this shit has been a lot of pageantry. The Iran bombing from Top Gun 2 they did was a pageant. Larry Ellison's fucking kid produced the movie. His weird, no eyebrow, half lizard boy is the one that fucking produced Top Gun fucking 2. And I thought it was suspicious there was no wokeness in that movie. It was like eerie.
It was programming. They were setting the stage.
And I thought they were talking about something with Russia, but no, they're talking about Iran.
Wow, yeah. It was very vague. They didn't even specify who the villain was in Top Gun, right?
Most people will tell you it was Russia because they just assumed, because that's who we hated the most at the time.
Wow, yeah.
And I did. I assumed it was like, I knew they didn't say it, but you're supposed to think it. But and there was a MiG, those MiG jet fighters, so that's a Russian plane with some shit,
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It didn't even occur to me Iran, but I didn't know anything about Larry Ellison at the time. But it was really a creepy fucking movie, dude. First of all, he took out all the gay subtext volleyball scenes, which is the only reason to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Why
They had all their
even see
call
it?
signs like I don't know, Goose Jr. I thought they were putting their pronouns on their uniforms.
He, him?
Beaver, get the fucking... And then it was all about how the son of the guy that died in the first one, fighting the Soviets, I guess, how that guy, his son, who was played by the kid from that jazz movie with, J.K.
Oh, yes. You're right.
Rowling, the bald man, not the writer.
Yeah. The
Simmons, J.K.
J.K.
Simmons.
Simmons. Yeah. What's it called? Not My Tempo? I forgot.
I don't know. It's all
Yeah.
some bullshit. But that
Yeah.
guy, Miles Teller,
Yes.
is the son of Goose.
That's right.
And his mom doesn't want him to join the Navy Air Force because, his dad died in that horse shit. And I mean, it wasn't like a real war, let's face it, in Top Gun Part 1. I mean, I doubt nobody probably even knew about his. And anyway, it was all about shut up and let your kid die too, bitch.
A great moral.
Tom Cruise will be there. He'll help him. He'll help the boy.
Shut up and let your kids die. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a good lesson. That's
And
the-
that's from Larry Ellison's eyebrowless son. I don't know what his fucking name is, but he's the one that has bought Paramount.
Oh, wow. Shit. Oh, but isn't that owned by Netflix now? Or
I don't know. They were in some talks. Anyway, Coleman sounds like he's a golem. Like they just
Yeah.
program him. Like a rabbi goes like this on his head and tells him what to fucking say.
Yeah.
David, look at
Holy
him.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man.
His love is real, but he is not. This fucking android. Yeah.
There's a lot of these Android people. Do you think like Elon Musk is human?
Yeah. More than this guy. Look at him.
They're all
Elon
kinda-
Musk has eyebrows.
You're right. There's levels to the.
What is this guy? Mia Goth? You look like Mia Goth, you fuck. Look at ew.
Wait,
brother,
is this a
ew.
trend?
Brother.
Or he does. This is fucking.
Look at his fucking dad.
Oh,
That's
God.
the real president of the United States, by the way.
Really?
That guy, yeah, that piece of shit.
He's got the Epstein list.
Yo, forget about Epstein. It's not a big deal.
Epstein? Wait a minute. Wait, we can't
Are you
forget
still
about
on
Epstein. Yeah, what happened to Epstein, man?
What are you still on that? This
thing is-
fucking mutant.
Yeah, he
Look how
looks-
he smiles like the fucking Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black when a bug puts on a human suit.
Yeah, like the skin doesn't
Look how
really.
his mouth goes like this, and he was specially anally trained by his dad. That's how they do it.
Specially-
Oh,
wow.
yeah, the fourth eye they got to open it. You got to make sure your kids are the same amount of psychopath as you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how you
download
program
trauma.
them.
Yeah.
You just like, first of all, my kid's already going to be a fucking half
What
lizard.
the fuck is that? The mom?
No, it's his lesbo sister.
Jesus.
Okay,
That's
let's
just
get
him
this
in a
is
wig.
creepy.
This
Let's
was-
get this out of here.
And
Let's talk about
honestly,
this.
that's a great point. It probably is just him, and that's why he's got no eyebrows, so he can convert to his sister at a moment's notice.
He could draw him on like a.
Yo, that's a good tip.
That's smart.
Great that was.
It's just like they're in charge of all the media, except I think Netflix, which is still in the hold of like pure Satanists.
Okay, good.
The Zio Satanists would like to take it from the other Satanists.
It's just fractioning Satanists.
Well, Satan just means like the adversary. So they're people that think you're a different species than them. So, and they show it by their actions and their plants in your fucking face every fucking day. Also, they told you women have dicks for 12 years and you have to believe it in your heart like it's Jesus. Remember that? Yeah. So nothing should be crazy to you after you sat there like fucking assholes and tried to integrate that into your fucking worldview. That you, not just being polite, you have to, whatever retard fucking anime spurg fuck nonsense that comes out of a fucking stunted child that doesn't know shit about shit, you better immediately internalize that.
Yeah.
And believe it like it's reality. Everybody put up with that for 12, and the only reason they pushed that shit, and you know what? You know why it went on that long? Because that's how long you fucking losers would tolerate it. You'd all go, down my job and my career. So you just tolerate a cock in your fucking mouth all day. Unless you like cock in your mouth, then you're not getting any cock in your mouth. You got to go eat pussy. Whatever you don't like, you got to do it to prove your loyalty to the thing.
So it's not
and every one of you fucking cows prove your loyalty every day, don't you? You whore. Who am I talking to?
People need to hear.
Mother. I'm not talking to my mom. I didn't mean that.
No, I'm sure your mom is a sweet lady.
But it just goes like nonsense. So now you got masked. And so,
mass soldiers.
Let me tell you,
around.
let me point out someone I particularly fucking dislike that I see on YouTube. Jeremy Pie Face fucking Quartering. That guy's like I really dislike him now.
Who's Jeremy Quartering?
No, his last name's not Quartering. It's something shittier than that. But his channel's like Quartering, and it would just pop up in my algorithm based on other shit. Okay, and he's like, every bad take you could have or non-researched, I'm trying to hit that you know how they do with a bounty online, like we want you to say this, and
oh right, yeah,
if you get enough engagement you get like 30 grand of this 50 grand.
Yeah,
it's Nick Sartor I think explained how they're called clip houses.
Okay.
Yeah. And so anyway, he clearly is going for that bounty. And there's a fucking online beggar who also has his own jet now. Wow. So he'll start saying how he's broke. No, it's not it.
That's okay. Anyway, keep going.
He'll start saying how he's broke and then start begging. Right?
Yeah.
And anyway, so once you do that enough, there's a bunch of autistic jackals online who will do the fine work of picking you apart, which has been done many times. But now I'm watching him with the ice thing. He goes, "Oh, hey, here, put him talking about ice." Don't play his dumb face because we won't come out of that coma. But
so
his fucking I don't know, Jeremy from the Quarter. In fact, probably. Maybe I'm helping him. I don't know. But
yeah, you're.
No, you got it. It's Jeremy. It's Quartering. Quartering. No. That's not how you spell quartering. Are you from this country? Quartering? No.
No. Yeah, she's from Venezuela.
QUA.
I thought Argentina. What?
Oh, you're from Argentina?
No, Venezuela.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you're welcome.
She's actually happy about it. Yeah, they all are, I guess. Over there, they're happy.
They're not all happy. How do you think somebody stays in power that long if everyone's happy about that?
That's true. Yeah.
There's a bunch of AI shit. Mm-hmm. And all the Venezuelans you meet, keep in mind, we're not from the people starving that would vote for Chavez.
That's a great point. Yeah,
you ain't gonna meet them, but there's enough of them that guy got in by an election.
Yeah, like nobody ever talks about what happens before a guy like that gets into power.
Because they don't care. Everything's geared around poor people should kill themselves. And the way where I live is set up, the homeless there are so fucking irritating and out of control that you're like, it's very easy to be like, go fuck, dude. New York is different than here. There's too many like weak ass motherfuckers in this town. that don't understand what the fuck they're looking at, and they'll just not deal with it and not deal with it. It's almost like on purpose. Is really what it is.
Well, I guess it's easier to
What a dumb fuck. Who runs this town, dude? Does anybody know
Isn't that guy in the wheelchair? Or
No, that's the governor.
the governor? Yeah. Who does run this town? I don't know. Fucking. Is this it? This
Is
guy?
this guy?
His face fucking sucks, dude. So it's like strange. Hey guys, Jeremy. I fucking can't stand him. But where's
ICE.
So here he is jumping on the stupid Somali thing. Okay, I'm sure there's a real scam there. Trump's already pardoned a guy involved in the scam. I want to make that note up front.
Yeah.
Also, it's a drop in the butt. Who cares about fucking Minnesota at all? Yo, how about that child trafficking ring that Mossad and the CIA ran that you suck Bill Clinton's cock at? Are we
Yeah.
going to get into that? No, okay.
Well, we got to get the
Oh,
Somalians.
get that. Well, fine, but I'm not against getting whatever previous CIA bullshit. There's all some inner war going on with people's assets, and there's a lot of them in the country.
Right.
And so basically the mafia, the fucking, I guess the Zio mafia is going after the other mafia's fucking little operations. But they're not going to go after their own. You know, like the one Charlie Kirk's wife ran, right?
Of course. Right. Yeah.
Fucking, by the way, Fort Hochua is a fucking MK Ultra place. It's always been that. I don't understand what, it's just ridiculous. Okay. Anyway, I can't look at this guy's fucking.
Yeah, let's cut that off.
Dude, Mikey No More channel. I watch his.
Okay, I will. But the Somalian, that's a good point. So that's mostly a distraction because that was a critique of a lot of people where it's like, this Somali thing, they're boosting
distraction.
Nick
Okay,
Shirley
look. Distraction makes.
And they're tapping into racism that obviously exists. So it's like
dude,
these black people are foreign.
Yeah, but
and
Somalis
focus on
don't
that.
even look. I don't know if you've been around people from that part of the world with Somalis. Somalis don't. Black people's a real American concept, and Somalis would be like the low end to most Africans. In England, they treat the Somali. When I was there, they treat them. In fact, they were so mean to this dude on the show. QB, his name was. I thought he was good at saying, I don't know. I don't know anything, but they didn't like him because it's all Jamaican, Nigerian. They don't fucking like Somalis. Anyway, this guy ended up joining ISIS later.
He went from
but so it's mostly the Somali thing ain't about no racial thing. It's about Muslim shit.
What I mean is they're tapping in. They know there's a lot of racist people on the right, and to distract from any pedophilia.
Listen, a bunch of that.
I can show you. There's comments that proves that there's people. That
I would never go by anything from the internet of comments or tweeters.
No,
okay?
but it exists though, right? We can all acknowledge that there are just
listen to what I'm saying.
people,
Okay, like people's natural state ain't to be like that the way it's claimed. This stuff is specifically stoked up in certain ways. No, they're trying to lean into the Muslim thing first, okay? Not the race thing.
You're right.
They're trying to get the Muslim hate. Why? Because it's a Mossad push thing. That's what's going on in Iran right now. Mossad pushed all those fucking fake, by the way, those are Israeli fake fucking protests from Kurds and shit that the Mossad compromised. And they used Starlink to do it. And guess what? China and fucking Russia helped Iran track those Starlinks. So they killed a bunch of those Mossad assets.
Wow.
That just happened. That ain't going to be on the fucking news. And I hope they did, but let's face it.
Maybe it's on Canvas.
Israel's the most fucked up, psychopathic golem of a state I've ever fucking heard of, which is not a thing I blame Jews for, because the people that set it up, I think, hate Jews as much as they hate a Christian or a Muslim. I think they fucking worship like Baal. So
the goat demon?
No, Baal is not a goat. It just means like master. Oh, and that's a Shia LaBeouf's twin sister. It pops up online now. She's a Epstein's niece.
Nepotism. So I feel like that's a good point. Is the government of Israel? It's not just all Jewish people. They don't even like other Jews. It's bigger than that.
Don't worry about Israel so much, dude, because it really is, in the end of the day, the thing. The end of the day, the thing is going to be the technate. Dude, venture capital is taking over. They're going to have, we're going to have like Oceania and Euro Asia and shit. They're going to have China, Russia, America. That's and America's going to be the whole. And this is like the Greater Israel Project. This is the Greater America Project that these techno fucking freaks came up with. They're all oligarchs. They're going to have you do this thing where you subscribe to government like it's Netflix. I'm not making that up. I'm not making up a single part of that.
Man, I can't afford another subscription.
Government is considered a service that you will, and if you don't like your government, you can just.
Government's going to be like cable.
There's a competing, yeah.
Can I use my parents'
As great.
to the government?
Yeah, probably. Well, there'll be market competition of government. So all these fucking weird shaped dick eggheads have come up with the most insane nonsense because they literally don't know how humans think. They're that fucking spurgy and experimented on and fucking freaks that they cannot envision the way a human thinks.
Yeah.
And they think themselves way better than you because they can't. And so it's a kind of retardation also. Like, go back to Larry Ellison and his fucking goofy son. Please look at, like, you could tell. You see, look at their two faces. Look, that one's like too good of a picture of him. But you see his fucking repulsive Kenny Rogers eyes he got?
Yeah.
He looks Asian now.
Yeah. Like face surgery or something.
So it's like you could just look at him and see the level that they're purely retarded.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is that, inbreeding? God damn.
Well, certainly that.
Yeah.
Best case scenario for inbreeding, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, like that's a good picture of
poster
him.
child.
I mean, he looks like a goddamn, not even Star Trek, like a Babylon 5 alien. Look at this fucking lizard, dude.
Yeah, it looks like makeup. It does look like the skin.
And by the way, they're not religious. That has nothing to do with his Judaism. I doubt that they have any kind of reverence to anything. But that is a fucking, look at it. Nobody just doesn't have eyebrows unless something's wrong with him.
Yeah.
He is his sister.
Yeah.
You're dead right, dude. You know what?
Yeah, he is his sister.
I'm not even going to research it. I'm all in.
That's it.
Larry Ellison has one kid that switches between brother and sister.
What's the betting app? Can I bet on whether or not he is his sister?
Oh, yeah. By the way,
Gotta be
Polymarket.
Polymarket, yeah.
That controls America now, I guess.
Well, I wondered why there's a reason you're not allowed to bet on every single thing because it's easy to rig, which is what Polymarket is. That's what how come everybody gets away with doing a hawk tua on somebody?
A blowjob?
You know what I mean.
With the hawk tua.
Yeah, the president of Argentina hawk tua'd his people. We just bailed him out. Trump did a hawk tua right when he got in.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Every
the
fucking major, and then the Mafia podcast. One guy did a shit coin. Like, I know it was a good coin. Why is that going on like it is? Well, you remember the FTX kid?
Yes.
And he was big on, you gotta have regulation because crypto can be safe, but you have to have regulations, regulation. So what they're doing is, it's a free-for-all. But by the way, I would say they're letting everyone know, go ahead and do it. Please keep doing crypto coin schemes. Because the more people that lose their shit are going to go, somebody's got to change the law. And they don't have an infrastructure yet for the digital currency they want. They don't have the infrastructure all set up. How do you get that infrastructure? Well, if you're Elon, you say Dogecoin, a joke shitcoin these guys made to make like fun of crypto or something.
Yeah.
With a word, he makes that go up. Okay? That's a thing he's certainly conscious of, or his Mormon handler is conscious of.
Right.
He has a Mormon guy that fucking is clearly his programmer and handler. Why would Elon, never mind, is Elon human? Why does he have a fucking Mormon right-hand man? Why?
That's his handler, yeah.
Who's in charge of his sperm is my guess. His weird sperm shipping.
He ships his sperm out.
Dude, Mormons are a fucked up cover for a coven. It's always what it's been. Most of the religions, yes. Most religions are cover stories for a tight-knit coven. Most of the American religions, really, the ones that aren't, they're going to be infiltrated and be turned into that like a tick. The people that, when I used to think of I thought an atheist was like, you just don't worship any God, and not that you were saying definitively. They were pushing that for a while. It's agnostic's a thing. Like, atheist means you don't have a God you worship. So I'm like, okay. So when I thought that sounded like, okay, reasonable, what I didn't realize is, no, that's not what people mean when they say there is no God. They're going, so that's going to be me now as God.
I'm God, yeah.
I thought they were selling as like the freedom of no one's your fucking, you don't have to worship nothing. No, dude, now we have to create a God. Oh, bad news, there's no God. There's a power vacuum.
Yeah, you worship yourself.
And, what are we going to fill it with for life and meaning? How about me? Think about me.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's a
there you
very
go.
Hollywood liberal thing. Like they push that. Like you
It's
hear
all
that.
bullshit. There's only the fucking look at this one in the middle here. Go on the top row. Not that one next to it. Look at that one. Look at this fucking look at this skin suit pulled over a fucking bug thing from Men in Black.
Yeah.
Look at him.
It's
That
tough.
motherfucker thinks he's God. The book's called The Difference Between God and Larry Ellison. And I can't remember what the punchline on the title is, but so that's a pure psychopath, dude. These kids look like homunculi to me. Anyway, they rule you, just so you know, so I am punching up.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is like I guess we all just have to sit back and let it happen. There's nothing because some people say, well, you get out and vote.
You got to
right?
put your ankles back by your ears.
and take it.
Yeah, get good at
No, you could just stop consenting for your fucking pussy career, pussies.
What do you mean?
All the pussy. They got if just on every level, if something ain't right, I'm not saying you, but you see what I'm saying? Like going, well, my career, I can't say you can't go to my career.
Right.
I can't, I better just go along to get along in my career. Are you you deserve it. You deserve, that's how they get away with it. You got to consent. So stop consenting.
It's all about
But
consent.
stop making excuses for kidnapping the president of Venezuela, you stupid cunts. Maybe that would help.
Well,
Stop going, oh, they might dox the ICE agent. You mean cops that shouldn't have? All these motherfuckers like that fucking roundhead fucking sack of shit Jeremy hated it when HBO made Watchmen, the woke Watchmen series based on the comic. And all the cops had masks like that. And we're kicking in the white trailer park doors. And I just woke it. I don't know why it's just woke, whatever. Yeah, it was a woke nightmare, shithead. Now we have it, and you love it. And I'll bet you a bunch of them ICE people. Do you know how unqualified? Put a Slate ICE hire. This fucking
saw
chick
that.
got hired by ICE. It's like an app. The same tech they used to like let people claim asylum with no fucking vetting.
yeah.
They're clearly using the same thing to hire the cops to get them.
Are you serious?
Yo, she got
background check.
hired.
She failed a drug test. Like, it didn't matter at all.
What?
Yeah.
Who is this girl?
This chick, and they're trying to say she lied. Nah, she didn't. They fucking finalized. They try to go. No, it was a tentative
I
thing.
don't have
No,
the video linked in this one.
Go on Jimmy Dore show when you get a chance. It's on there, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it. What a fucking joke! So they didn't have enough people.
Yeah, these people the bar is very low, and so I feel like there. has
Yo,
to be-
anybody hiring illegals, you're going to prison for fucking 30 years. Watch how quick the illegals are giving up without having to hire psychopath retards that want to test their MMA out.
just change the law, right? Instead of hiring these crazy.
The law, you should be have you ever heard of anyone, and I watch convict shows all the time. Have you ever heard of anyone talk about how they met a guy in the joint who went to prison for hiring illegals?
Never.
It's like trying to find Venezuelan cocaine. I ain't never heard of that. I heard of every country in South America connected with cocaine except fucking Venezuela. That's the one I've never heard of. Is that
Right.
weird?
It is kind of weird that they would go with that, and then also at the same time tell us it's just about
Well,
the
because
oil.
fuck you. What are you going to do? You took that Epstein thing with the black boxes on the pages.
Yeah, the
That proved
fucking
BLM was behind Epstein, basically.
Dan Bongino says nothing happened, so he's seen the files.
Yeah, and he was like, I got to get back to the podcast world.
Yeah,
I need
he's
to fight the battles of Dave Smith.
yeah. He's like, let me fight a battle I can win because I'm
That
losing
little-
with these
yo,
pedophiles.
Who little Fuentes twat was exposed? Was he not? That's my favorite fucking.
About
thing.
what?
That he's a
Being
fucking
gay?
plant. No, if you look, let me say something straight up. If we really lived in medieval Catholic trad times that he supposedly wishes it was like, just the shape of his fucking creepy hands alone would be the sign of a witch, and that he is a homunculus, which he is.
Yeah.
He didn't come from a womb. He came from he's an abomination, his physical being itself. Okay? He would be burned at the stake just for his hands.
Yeah.
His hands look like Nikki Glazer's feet. Nikki's beautiful, but not her Nick Fuentes hand feet. I don't know if those are real pictures. I don't care. I don't care about feet. I want to make that clear. I'm not a foot guy.
No, yeah, it's not the.
I ain't one of these foot people, and fuck you if you are.
Well, no,
You're
hey,
deviant.
we're body positivity podcast over here. You know,
No, I'm not talking about positivity. Some hobo complimented my girlfriend's feet. He had like a bag over her shoulder and a teardrop tattoo. He goes, "You have beautiful feet." And I mean, I'll pull a Glock on you for that, dude. And I mean, I have to.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You kids that think not to do that, you don't get it.
You gotta.
There's perverts out there. Do you understand?
Tell your girlfriend to cover her feet.
They think they were covered. It didn't make any sense. They think feet are the tits of the legs. These fucking degenerates.
And
they call them leg tits.
And they run the government.
They call them ankle tits. They only a hollow point's the only cure for when you're that far gone.
Do you know about this guy Fishbone? What's his name?
Fishbone,
Yeah,
the black
Fishbone.
heavy metal guy.
No, what's this guy?
He was one of the early black pioneers of metal.
Oh yeah, James Fishback Syntax. Have you heard of this? Let's play a little bit of this.
Fishback. Why is he called Fishback?
First of its kind OnlyFans sin tax.
Talk about gay
If you are a
guys.
so-called OnlyFans creator in Florida, you are going to pay 50% to the state on whatever you so-called earn via that
Holy
online degeneracy platform.
But then they're going to charge me more on OnlyFans.
Used to fund our education system. Will be
I'd be
used to
proud. I'd be
fund-
like,
Okay, I just want to
You can
pause.
pause it. Yeah, let's pause it right there.
Okay.
So this guy, he's
First of
OnlyFans
its-
tax.
Okay, first of all, he's got clear glasses.
Don't trust him.
It's a very now. Do people think that Florida is a real candidate? This is a real state.
It's not really a real place. You're right. Yeah,
Florida doesn't exist.
it's all in your
They've
head.
told you it, and maybe you went there, but how do
Yeah.
you know where you were? That OnlyFans thing is like Trump's letting illegal OnlyFans people stay. So I don't know if there's something with that, but it's just nonsense. It's just fucking complete, utter nonsense. A syntax on OnlyFans. Let's say he got elected. I'll bet you he wouldn't get that through.
Well, how could you? I mean, who would actually?
First of all, James Fishback, of all people, should know that the rabbis that own OnlyFans are not going to allow themselves to be taxed. Boca Raton won't have this. The good folks of Boca are not going to put up with a tax on, this Chabad operation of OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But, who's the main guy? What's the fucking governor of Florida's name now? DeSantis?
Yeah.
So he's a goddamn Guantanamo guy.
What do you mean?
That's where he got his start, being a JAG officer at Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, really?
And the prisoners would go on hunger strikes, and he would ask them, I'm here to represent you, and he would ask them what's bothering them. And then he'd go back and tell so they could do it more, whatever they hated the most.
Wow.
And the reason we know this, or I think I take this as fucking gospel, I'd say. The people they had grabbed up that weren't related to terror, but, unfortunately everybody's named fucking Muhammad where they're from, them people that they had to let go eventually, they all told that story. So the people the government said they had nothing to do with it, we have to let them go. They said that motherfucker came in to ask why we were going on hunger strikes, and we told him, and then they used it to torture us more. And so he went far, of course.
Yeah. Well,
Plus, he goes to Israel to sign anti-free speech bills. Like, they signed them in Israel, which I don't even understand.
Crazy. That's crazy. Like,
the people said kidnapping the president of Venezuela was crazy, but we pulled it off.
we did it, and that's a
And
good
then
thing.
Greenland.
We did. Yeah. Greenland is
I heard
next.
Greenland's got an illegal machine gun. I thought that his vice president that looks like E.T., Maduro, what's that lady that looks like E.T. that's the vice president of Venezuela?
I don't know.
Do you know? Oh my God, she looks like E.T. so hard, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's brutal how much this bitch looks like E.T. So I figured they were all sick of Maduro, even his people, and they gave him up. Hey, E.T., look at her.
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
I'm
That's
like, oh, the
ET.
next one's even better. Look at the next one after it. No, that one. Yeah.
Put her in a bike basket.
So I assumed that she had conspired with the CIA to get they've tried to get Maduro many times. It didn't fucking with the Bay of Piglets thing and many times, and it hadn't worked. Why? So I figured, well, obviously, something's at some breaking point where they're like, fuck it, we'll do business. Because just during like the embargo with Russia.
Yeah.
When Biden was in, they were begging Maduro for oil. We covered that story.
That's
They
right,
went.
that's
The guy, Biden's chief of dick sucking, I guess, had to go blow Maduro to ask for oil because, if you recall, and this is bipartisan, when Nancy Pelosi hated Trump at the height of hating Trump and whatever, he gave that State of the Union address, and he goes, "I just want to say Juan Guaido, the rightful ruler." Do you remember Juan Guaido? Juan Guaido, the rightful heir of power, whatever. And then Nancy Pelosi was applauding him. Okay, because they're all on board with that.
Wow.
Marco Rubio, by the way, who's like spearheading this, he's owned by Paul Singer. You ever see Paul Singer? Put Paul Singer, billionaire. Paul Singer's who owns Narco Rubio.
Did you say Narco Rubio?
That was his old nickname in Florida when he was living with his brother-in-law, who was a huge
really?
coke dealer. There you go, Paul Singer. Have you ever seen Not a Pedophile Face?
Yeah, that's the.
So this sack of shit, okay, is he basically gets distressed debt from third world countries and then so he wants his money from when Venezuela stole our oil. He wants he bought their debt. So you ever have a debt collector call you, and they try to haggle to get as close to they bought your debt for pennies,
Yeah.
right? And then if you don't know your rights, you might pay them the full amount.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what this asshole does to countries.
Oh my God.
All these people. I mean, look, you don't have to think of lizard people or nothing, dude. Just these people that exist are the biggest pieces of shit that have ever lived. Nothing they do is good, and everything they do hurt you. None of these people are good. Okay, the people that run financial fucking loan services. Okay, I'm not talking about because somebody's rich. There's all kinds of rich people. I don't give a fuck if you fucking. Who cares?
Yeah.
As long as you're not trying to put poison in me actively on purpose because you have some weird cult idea that humanity is going to be what you shape it. You know, like that's where these fucking whack jobs are. Venezuela has probably more honest elections than America, 100%. But watch and see if fucking Maduro testifies that because they were saying Venezuela rigged the elections. Do you remember hearing that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, what? Everybody said what? Rightly so. They're like, that sounds fucking bad shit. Why would Venezuela have rigged the election?
Yeah.
But I bet you Jang's right that he's gonna come in and say that, because remember how Ghislaine's in a nicer prison now because some Trump people went to talk to her,
the fuck?
and she gave testimony exonerating Trump.
That's it. He's innocent.
That's why Julian Assange, they would have let him out if he had said it wasn't Trump or Russia that leaked that shit.
Oh.
I don't know why Julian Assange didn't say. I wouldn't have the scruples to hide that it was Seth Rich who Hillary definitely had killed. Are you stupid?
Allegedly.
I don't have a... Yo, that bitch killed 500,000 kids as Secretary General. Or as the attorney... what's it called? Secretary of Defense?
Right.
Yeah, they starved... it turned out not to be that much. It was only like 250,000 Iraqi kids.
Okay.
Yo, if she starved 250,000 kids to death with like that casually, it's far-fetched to you that she would eat a kid's face?
I mean...
Are you fucking stupid? Who am I yelling at?
Mother?
Mother!
So what I heard was that Maduro's his legal team or the judge on the case were all part of the 9/11 trials and cover-ups, right?
Oh, yeah, of
They're
course.
the ones who pay. So it's their law firm and team.
Defending or
Is they at the time of 9/11 they were the ones who paid to do settlements to avoid going to court.
Oh.
And now he's the father of the law firm is the judge who's going to be on Maduro's case.
Whoa, Valentina with the secret Venezuela knowledge.
And these are all Zionist.
Of course.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The
That's
capital
what
of the world will be in Jerusalem when they will build the third temple. That third temple thing is so important for some reason, to people that are not religious. And again, the Jews that are not Zionists who think this is a blasphemy what they've made will tell you all this shit. Okay, like the whole thing is like a perverse. And if that sounds like rough to anybody, remember all the Christians of America, almost all of them are fake, and either they're in some energy draining cult of a witch, which is, I would say that's like most of the ones. Oh, Pentecostals, charismaniacs, the ones that blah, 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 those ones.
No, what?
Talking in tongues, those ones?
You never heard that?
Oh, that's what yeah.
Yeah, do you know where that took off? The modern Pentecostals, where they took off from?
No.
So some guy that looked like Jesus named Avok Hagobian came here. Okay. Went to Palm Springs with William Branham, another con man, fucking piece of shit. And anyway, the Kardashian family is why we have the kind of Pentecostal shit we have.
Really?
The fucking not the mom, right? Kris Jenner, Chris whatever. But that family is not new money like I had thought. They've been around a little bit. And they brought that shit in here. And so when people, and I mean, they tell you they're witches, by the way, the mom and the girl, they're all witches. They all say it.
It's like actual practice.
You understand? It's just Gwyneth Paltrow shit.
Right. Pussy magic?
Yeah. You see Erykah Badu on fucking Drink Champs talk about, they always said she had like magic pussy. Now she got metal teeth and it looks fucking terrifying. Now she looks like a fucking ridiculous swamp witch.
All I'm trying to say is I'm giving you a gift of body, pussy, incense, and I want everyone to enjoy it. And I enjoy making them and I enjoy sharing them.
And you said, but you didn't make it.
Make what?
Make it like...
I made the incense, but I didn't make the legend. The legend made itself.
So the big question was, without being crude, how is it made? How did the
did
smell
you
come
dip
about?
it? That's what he's
How did the
asking.
smell come about? Well, most guys say that my vagina smells like strawberries and gunpowder.
Man, sounds like a
Oh, they're called brown in Africa.
So I tried to duplicate that, I don't know. That's what they say. I don't know.
Okay, wait, that's not the right clip, but it was a fascinating clip.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I like how they have Monster. That's the name of her pussy juice drink, Monster.
It's like they say it makes whatever. Oh,
Erykah Badu reveals celebs get in bed with witches.
but she does this weird thing where she goes like, yeah, it makes, and I want to add animals, children.
What?
It makes them change jobs. I'm like, children with jobs that your pussy, what is happening? And they just all let it go. But that's a very crazy thing to say.
Man. So
Animals and children?
they're into some creepy shit, man. Yeah, that's how, somebody said that Rob Reiner was into that.
What?
Just kind of like weird sex cult shit.
Why? Who said that? And what cult?
Dave Landau. I think he said he heard somebody say that.
Okay. Put in, will you put it on Rob Reiner, kiss on the lips, please? Kiss son on the lips.
Oh.
It's recent reports about their volatile relationship, intense arguments followed by reconciliations involving a kiss on the lips, as described by a stuntman on the set of their film Being Charlie. Okay, now put in Rob Reiner, Carl Reiner, kiss on the lips. Oh, there you go. Look at the multiple pictures of this. Go down. Look at images.
What?
That one where he's holding his fucking head.
Yeah. Oh,
so now you got
nice.
two generations.
That's
Yo,
nice.
dude.
Well, maybe it's
Okay.
like a soul transfer
Did
thing.
your
like
dad
with
kiss
Madonna.
you? Yeah, Did your dad ever kiss you on the lips? Did he put his hand on the back of your head while he did it?
No, he's never Erica Kirked me.
Do you ever take a Birdman? Will you get Birdman kiss on the lips? Let's compare
Okay.
it to Birdman and Lil Wayne. Unnaturalness. Okay, so I'm going to venture to say that there's something funny going on there, and that's why Rick Reiner stabbed his... Oh, by the way, Rob Reiner made a video in 97 of how to touch your baby properly.
No, what?
Yes.
It's got to be AI.
Why? Why does it have to be AI?
I don't know. Who would make that video?
That's a good question. Rob Reiner did. To kiss daddy on the lips.
Yeah, I appreciate you for coming.
Yeah,
tell
man.
the people where they can get some derp.
KURPMetzgerComedy.com are my upcoming dates, and you can derp with KURP show, and I got a Jimmy Dore show I'm on, and I got a show coming out with Emergent Order called The Cutout.
Like and subscribe if you're a patriot, and we'll see you next time.